guys, it's Bunny and today I'm going to be transforming myself into Enid from Wednesday. I got this up here because I don't actually have one of those proper headbands, so I'm just using my Hello Kitty sleep mask. And this is the makeup inspo I'm going for with the eye makeup, but I will be doing more of like a warm tone orange pinky blush than she's got here because I can never go without that much blush. The two products I'm going to use for blush today are going to be two Made by Mitchell blush, one in the very popular shade Posy Rosy and one in the shade Loud, which I believe was part of their Pride collection a couple years ago. And the way I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to put a dot of each of them on at a time to make the colour a bit more seamless. And I'm going to do the orange a little bit more on this side and the pink a bit more there. So we're just going to go like boom. And then the same here. These do dry pretty quickly, or at least they have done in my experience, so we're going to blend immediately. I'm using a Made by Mitchell brush actually for this, which is MF2, and I'm just trying to blend these together. I think it is ending up a little bit more orange than pink, but honestly I don't mind that. I did want it to be a very nice warm orangey blush, and I think that's actually really pretty. It's a lot more natural than I think I was originally going to go for, but I think I like it that way rather than it being very bright and in your face. Because she doesn't wear a whole load of blush, but I do, so I need to bring it in. I'm going to repeat the exact same thing on the other side. I actually have a couple Halloween costumes I'm going to be doing this year, but this is one that I'm going to be wearing to work actually, because well, it feels like it's a bit brighter on this side. Oh dear. But I'm going to be wearing this one to work because it's a bit more like fun and people are going to know who I am. And I'm going to wear different ones to go clubbing because there's no way I spent this much money on this outfit for it to get ruined. But here is how we look with the blush. It looks a little crazy because we've not got any eye makeup to balance it out, but I actually really like it and I might go for more of an orange blush more often now. Next we're going to do eyebrows, and these are what hers look like. If you guys can see, they're not done like super clean, like sharp or anything, so I'm going to attempt to do that. I've not got my own eyebrows to use as a guide, and these look more like they've been loosely filled in than anything else, so I don't really know how it's going to go. But if anything, I'm going to try. And this is the Kiko eyebrow sculpt in shade 04. It's a little dark for what I would have wanted for her, but it'll have to do. But here we go. I'm just going to do like a very rough line first. That's how I kind of normally do my brows. They look like they're not quite as arched as this, so I'm going to try and straighten them out and just have a really small arch here. They look very crazy at the moment, but they will get better when I make them thicker. I also feel like these are a little high up for what she would normally go for, so I'm going to try and bring it down a bit, which is quite difficult for me, but hopefully if it's a little harder, the brows will look a bit messier, which is what I kind of want with this. And that is kind of the rough shape I'm going to go for, and then I'm going to feather it out with the spoolie on the end. I've kind of gone for them a little bit messy on purpose. They do look a little wild right now, but we're just going to spoolie them out so they don't feel like there's any like sharp lines here. I really want it to look like more natural. I don't know how to do natural eyebrows, as you can probably tell, but I just want it to be a bit more, I don't know, feathered out along the ends. I feel like that's taking away a lot of the product, but I'll go in and then refill it in. So the way I'm doing this, as you guys can see, I've just sped up so you can see a little bit better on this eyebrow, is I'm just going over the edges and it's really working to stop it being such a sharp line. So now that's a little bit rougher, we're just going to go in and fill it a bit more. I really didn't want the edges to look like sharp lines like I would normally go for with my eyebrows, so it's definitely a process to get there when you don't have eyebrow hair. But if you have natural eyebrows, that'll make it so much easier for you. And the sun has decided to come out, so the lighting's probably a little bit different in this video now. I need to go back to the way I used to film with a like ring light, so I always knew what the lighting would be, but then I felt like it wasn't really as consistent. Okay, so now we've done this, it's time to go in with eyeshadow, and she's got a very cute eyeshadow look where it's yellow here, then blue, and then pink on the ends. So I think we're going to start with the yellow on the inside. And all the shades I'm going to use will be in the Catrice My Little Pony palette, if you guys saw the video where I reviewed it. And then I'm going to start off with the yellow shade, which is Sky Dancer at the bottom. And that is literally going all the way up here. It's going very high up for the eyeshadow. It's the only shade that goes this high, but it's just going to look really pretty. I'm hoping this picks up nicely on camera. I'm not sure if it will since of the shade it is. I do have another yellow that I will probably go into, which is a bit darker if I need to. So I'm quickly going to dip into the Techno Days palette by Beauty Bay, and I'm going to go in with the yellow in here, which is called, I actually can't read what it says because of the font, but I'm going to go with this yellow and see if that helps me out at all with the pigment. I feel like they are very similar yellows, so it's not really deepening it up the way that I wanted, but it's still something. Now we've done this, I'm actually going to go with the pink on the outer corner since the blue is actually going to be a shimmer shade. And for the pink, I'm going back into the My Little Pony palette with the shade Firefly at the top here because it's such a nice pink shade and I think it's perfect for this. It's only meant to be a little bit of pink, very much on the outer corner, but I think I'm going to bring it out just a little bit more than she does. Just because I prefer the way I look when my eyeshadow's a bit more further out. And onto the other side. For this look, we're not actually doing a wing, which is very strange for me. But we do, I think, have a small line on the lids. I really like how this look is going so far. I think it's really pretty. And for the blue shade, I'm actually going to over my finger and I'm going to go into Moonstone at the bottom here. It looks like a much darker blue, but when it's on the eyes, especially if you use a brush, it's not as dark. But I just really want that shimmer that comes with it. I'm just going to put it onto the eyes. I do struggle a bit with this since I've got such long nails. And I'm going to try and not bring it too high up. I'm going to try and focus it mostly on the lids rather than bringing it up here where the other two shades are. I changed my mind. I am bringing the blue up here just because I want it to fit a little bit more in with the other shades, especially because I brought this pink further out. If I didn't bring the pink further out like I was meant to, then I think I would have just kept it onto the actual lid, but I think it looks really pretty, so I don't mind. I'm just editing right now, but also the reason I brought it higher up is because I don't know how well you guys can see. I have very little space on my eyelids and I wanted to actually be able to see the blue on my eyelids instead of it just disappearing with the eyeliner. I'm just quickly blending out the edges a little bit with whatever's left on that brush and I think that looks really pretty. And I do see her not with as matte makeup, but I do actually want to matte my face because I don't like not having a matte face. I just feel it's a bit uncomfortable, so I'm going to set my face with the Can Make powder. I have used so much of this that it's normally out, but I'm mostly just going to be setting under my eyes. I'm going to bring a little bit of it onto my forehead. I'm mostly going to focus the powder there because I don't really have that much of an oily face. I can just dab over the rest of it, like so. Next I'm going with the eyeliner and I'm using my normal one, the NYX Epic Ink. I actually bought a replacement for this, but I've not started using it yet. I'm waiting for it to really run out. And I'm really going to try hard to just do a small non-winged eyeliner. I don't even know if she has eyeliner on. I know there is some photos with her with a blue eyeliner and no eye makeup, like colour wise, but I'm going to do the colour and like a small black eyeliner instead. It feels so weird not bringing this out to a wing, but I'm not going to do it. There we go, that is what it looks like with the eyeliner. I feel like I look very strange without a wing, but maybe I'll get used to it like this. I don't mind it too much. Then we are going to go in with the mascara. This is the Go Big or Go Home by Kat Von D, or KVD as it's now called, but I'm just using it because I like the mascara. I've not got like a specific tie to it. So that is what it looks like with the mascara, and the last thing I'm going to do is put this pink lip gloss on. It's not as dark as hers is, but this is shade 5 from Kiko as well. It's such a pretty colour. Just wait till it's on. It's so pretty. It's not as pigmented as hers would be, but it's still nice. And now what I've got to do is put the rest of the costume on and show you guys the whole outfit together. You can see the colour of my bed because I've not got the perfect angle for this, but this is what it looks like all together. I'm going to wear some skin coloured tights when I wear it to work just because I get a little bit cold and it is a little short, but I think it's so cute. I got this from Depop and then I bought this when it came out from H&M, but I think it's a really cute costume. I definitely recommend it. It's fun. And you can probably find stuff in your own wardrobe that would work anyway, but I wanted to be a little bit accurate. But yeah, this is the final costume. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!